I'm Sam, and this is Amazing Travels.
Week 8, another very exciting week. It consisted basically of preparing myself for Oktoberfest and then Oktoberfest itself. Wednesday had a margarita day with the girls and Wilke. We drank some mango margarita mix, some tequila. It was wonderful. Went to Stammtisch afterwards and, well, only madness ensued, of course. And then me and Ashley crashing once again at the Gasthaus, this time with a blanket and a bed, actually, thanks to HL, who has an extra bed in his room. That was quite the win. Woke up the next morning. Ashley and I thought it would be funny to wear Wilke's clothes, so we did. Wednesday, the Pepe Pellers had a meeting with the co-founder of our program, Hans-Peter Repnik. He's a politician for the CDU party, and he wasn't really too politician-y. He was easy to talk to, and we had some coffee and some cake, and yeah, it was pretty sweet. Makes me realize, wow, this program really is pretty prestigious and kind of important. Friday had quite the adventure getting to Munich, actually, because there were no seats on the train. Ashley and I sat on the floor for a good half of a 2-hour train ride, and luckily somebody got up and we were able to get some seats. Sounds a little bit better, but it was actually cooler sitting on the floor because of all the people. Like the heat was like Then we hopped on our ICE train and there were no seats as well, so we all had to stand in the aisles with all our backpacks on, and it was really awkward and kind of uncomfortable. Finally made it to Munich. I was greeted in the train station with a running start. Ba-da-da-da. It was Megan Dunsby. For those of you that don't know, she is one of my bestest friends that I met in Australia, and I was so stoked because, well, she's awesome. After that, yes, I saw Steven, my brother, which I hadn't seen in a few months. That was lovely. We headed back to his dorm, grabbed some food, and headed out to a pub crawl. I was way too tired to participate in this, so I pretty much just sat around talking to some people. By people, I mean Megan, trying to catch up. You know, 2 years is kind of a long time. Next morning, Oktoberfest. We strapped on our lederhosen, put our hair up, did our makeup, and bam! Me, Becca, and Evita were ready for our dates, Ashley, Alyssa, and Carly. We tried to meet them at the parade, but of course we ran late, but it was glorious when we saw them. We all looked so adorable. The dirndls really pushed up this area, and the lederhosen really accentuated Becca, Evita, and I's belly areas, so we looked really cute. Everyone loved our outfits. We took a bunch of pictures. Hopefully you guys will see them on Facebook. Headed over to Oktoberfest, and it started pouring. I'm not talking about like a little shitty drizzle. I'm talking about pouring down rain. To make matters worse, we couldn't get into a tent, so I was like, why don't we just go to a bar and wait out the rain and then maybe come back to Oktoberfest. We found a bar right outside Oktoberfest full of Oktoberfest festivity participants. It was awesome. Everything was cheaper, it was warm, it was dry. We had a blast. The second I walked in, before I even had a beer, I was on someone's shoulders. How that happened, I don't know, but it was awesome. An Oktoberfest miracle, Johannes and Wilke actually found us at the bar. The only thing my text read was, "It's raining, we're at a bar." 20 minutes later, they walk in through the door. I start screaming because it's a miracle, honestly. I mean, there are over 6 million people just in Munich for the Oktoberfest, and they found the little nook and cranny bar that we were at. Come on, people. That is insane. A Maß is a liter of beer, so after a few Maßes, well, we were ready to go. Knocked out around 9 p.m. Of course, we woke up the next morning, strapped on our lederhosen again, and headed back to Oktoberfest. This day, however, was beautiful, sun shining bright, families everywhere. Would I take my kids to Oktoberfest? Probably not, but these Germans are hardcore, and I like it. Luckily enough, we were able to find a table inside of a tent on Sunday, sat down, had a few Maßes, danced a little bit on the tables. Didn't get to go on any of the rides, but did have some delicious food. After that, Steven showed me and Megan and Effie the wonderful city of Munich. It was beautiful. I can't wait to go back to visit Steve again. Oktoberfest was an amazing experience. We looked great, felt great. It was an amazing time, and I can't wait to go back to Munich and hopefully to a future Oktoberfest. I need you guys to check out the shenanigans nowhere else but the Week in Review.
Here's that margarita party I was talking about. Fun times.
A little bit of Mardi Gras in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man.
You guys only skipped like 2 people, it's fine.
I know, we skipped like 5,000
Sorry.
Whoopsie daisies.
I dub you
that one night for
Queen Britney Spears,
Okay.
the third.
I vow to always be the Britney you guys want and need.
It's Britney.
Everything beyond that point had to be censored. Thank you, Carly and Ashley. Let's move on to the party room now where the DJ's at, dancing a little bit. And you know what's even better than dancing? Some grub. Yes, not just margaritas, but food. Ow, ow, too hot. Oh, Becca, it's true love, isn't it? Heart, heart.
Pizza!
What do you mean on the leg and the arm?
There's like a thing.
I was hungry too, but that excited? I don't know.
Everybody drinks in.
Why did you?
Get in here, Jose! What?
Why did you just hit me?
Zwei, drei!
Hey guys.
That was Stammtisch, and this is the after party. Hello, Omar, and I forgot his name. So that's okay. Now we're at Oktoberfest. Woo woo! And this is us getting ready for the big day. And now we have finally met our dates, making up Ashley over there, Becca, making her look real nice.
Where's my brother? We've lost a very important part of the group.
He's our key and our map and our
Everything.
dictionary.
We're fucked.
Everything.
We are fucked. Oh, this is recording. Hey everybody, we're here.
That was me and my date Ashley. Aren't we adorable? Now, this is Oktoberfest on Saturday. Pretty rainy, as you can tell. I mean, umbrellas everywhere. But now we're at the bar and we're feeling dry and we have our mazes and we are feeling good. Now, I began this video with the camera. Somehow I got put on this guy's shoulders and then taken to this table over there and fed beer by this kind of older guy. And then they decided, hey, you need to dance on our table. Then the guy who had me on his shoulders was like, no, 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 you need to come back here. And so the party continued when he took me over there to that table to dance there. Now Ashley's dancing here, you know, to make sure everyone is entertained. Prost, prost, prost. A little more dancing on the table. Yep. That's pretty fun stuff. And of course, everyone was taking pictures, not only of Ashley, but of all of us because we look so damn cute, like I said before. Of course, this looks like a beer chugging contest, and I'm not sure who won, but hey, it's Oktoberfest. That doesn't matter. Here's a beautiful sunny day on Sunday, and there's a parade as a part of the festivities. This is the inside of our tent where we were at, the oxen tent. Can't remember much else. And all I remember was that delicious oxen salmon and a few mazes. After that, I'm not quite sure. Just kidding. This is us dancing on tables and, of course, singing.
Mom, Daddy's drinking. Yeah. He's drinking beer. Yeah. Hey, baby. Boom. Ha. I wanna know. Steven, what song are they playing?
I cannot believe they played La Bamba at Oktoberfest. Only more reason to celebrate and drink more huge giant mazes, as you can see. This guy we found on our way home, Peter, luckily he was still alive when he fell off the bench. Now this is the tour of Munich that Steven so well, you know, tour guided us. Oh, that is definitely not a word. Anyway, this is Effie and Megan cutting the cheese, ha ha ha. Walking up a big giant tower. It was exhausting, but we got to see the cool bell and then this beautiful view of Munich from the top. So not too shabby. This is inside St. Peter's Church, which is the oldest church in Munich. That's a real dead body from the year 300. Crazy. This is another church. Actually, in this area, you used to have to do the Heil Hitler thing. Not cool, but now it's a history and it's cool and past. So this is another church. Pretty dang awesome. And this was Hitler's favorite place. A little plots, actually huge. And this is the Olympic Hall. where the Olympics were in 1972.